Today is March the 8th. Does it do any good to complain? Let's find out together as we study Exodus 15 to 18. So today, as we continue reading through the Bible in a year, I'd like you to read Exodus chapters 15 through 18. Yesterday, we saw the inauguration of the Passover feast. At the end of that Passover feast, Moses led Israel as far as the sea. Pharaoh pursued them, and the Lord opened a path for them to cross the sea as if on dry ground. Pharaoh tried to follow, but the Lord closed the sea, killing Pharaoh's army. Immediately, Miriam, in particular, breaks into song. Moses sang this song, and Miriam led it with a tambourine, and they sang this song. They danced before the Lord. Then in chapter 15, we have a short paragraph of bitter water at Marah. The Israelites got there, they began to drink the water, and the water was displeasing to them. Amazingly, they began to grumble. Chapter 16, they continue grumbling. They continue complaining that they don't have enough to eat. The Lord provides them with manna and quail. In chapter 17, they continue to complain. Now they complain that they're thirsty. The Lord brings water from rock. 7 times in Exodus 16 and 17, the word complain is used. 3 times the word grumble is used. Now they've just been delivered from the largest country in the world. They have just been freed from a life of slavery in that country. They get to the desert and they start complaining. Amazing. And yet, isn't that just like us? What a contrast we then find in chapter 18. Moses goes home. He visits his father-in-law. Now, earlier on, Moses' father-in-law was called Reuel. Here he is called Jethro. Multiple names for an individual, especially an individual as important as Moses' father-in-law was. That's not uncommon. So we see here his 2 names, Reuel and Jethro. Moses comes to Jethro, and he begins to explain what had happened. Look at verse 8, chapter 18, verse 8. Moses told his father-in-law everything the Lord had done to Pharaoh in Egypt on behalf of Israel. He told them about all the hardships they'd experienced along the way and how the Lord rescued his people from all their troubles. Jethro was delighted when he heard about all the good things the Lord had done for Israel as he rescued them from the hand of the Egyptians. Now catch what happens next. Praise the Lord, Jethro said, for he has rescued you from the Egyptians and from Pharaoh. Yes, he has rescued Israel from the powerful hand of Egypt. I now know that the Lord is greater than all the gods. We started this whole thing with the Pharaoh saying, who is the Lord that I should know him? We end it with Jethro saying, I now know. And then Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, brought a burnt offering and sacrifices to God. Aaron and all the elders of Israel came out and joined him in a sacrificial meal in God's presence. Do you remember when Moses said, let my people go so that they can go into the desert and offer a sacrifice? They don't offer a sacrifice until Jethro brings it out and does it for them. We see the Exodus fulfilled here in chapter 18. Jethro says, I now know. And then he offers a sacrifice. The Exodus is fulfilled. The Exodus is completed by Jethro. Please like, follow, and subscribe to this devotional on whatever platform you used to listen to it. Tomorrow, we'll ask the question, what is God's voice like?